Tarot TTT. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Give me just a second so I can pull my own stuff up here. There we go. Do y'all like my pretty pictures that I post up there? You know those are real pictures, right? Those are real pictures that I took. All right, let me start off with the collectives. They're the collectives. Let's start off with the collectives. It is not my intention to humiliate or convict anyone. I just want to put that out there before we even start, okay? Because I was given a warning about that before we even came on here. All right, let's go. All right. I see you, Zimmerman. Hello, Laura Zimmerman. How are you? Okay. The first collective that I have here in regards to this gentleman, you know, the court cards I have here, I have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. That's it. Nobody in between, just a man and a female. I have a gentleman here in the past telling me about this relationship and how much time, effort, energy, and resources he's put into it. He's done everything to be very strong, very emotionally supportive. He's tried to heal this. He's not sure what happened. He thought everything was going well in his mind. I do have two females here. Okay. I didn't see this one. All right, so this current energy is hard, very hard. Let me turn this volume down. The current energy is very hard. I've got a very difficult woman here. Maybe you're difficult to please. And this person's watching you. They're watching you very closely. They're watching you very closely. This could be another female, by the way, who feels like she's got to come up against you. You make her feel threatened in some way. She's threatened. Maybe you're threatening her line of work. I don't know. But she watches you very closely. She feels attacked. This is someone that talks a lot of shit about you. The reason she's doing it is she feels disrespected. She feels attacked. She feels disrespected. She's coming towards you, and there's something here that she wants to prove. She wants to prove that she won. She won something. Okay. In the future, I'm seeing a brand new relationship in the future. this new relationship is with someone from the past. This is a gentleman that matches your energy on an emotional level. However, the challenge, though, is letting another female go. There's two females and one man. I've got one man, two lady. And I see it, holding on. We're going to hold on to this. There's someone in the future, they want a new relationship with you. They're very nostalgic when it comes to you, very nostalgic. Holding on to you is creating some type of third-party interference. And I got this other female here that's coming up against you. She wants to argue with you. She feels attacked. She feels threatened. You're making this woman feel threatened. She feels like you're crossing a boundary. She studies the ever-living fuck out of you, by the way. And I'm sorry to use so much cussing and cursing. She studies you. She feels attacked. She feels disrespected. And that's why she's coming towards you. She wants to subtly convince the world that her and this gentleman are publicly successful. Look at what we're doing. Even though this is very minor, the stuff that she's posting publicly for the world to see is breadcrumb bullshit. It's like, look, we went to McDonald's today. Look, we went to the park today. It's like stuff we do every day. It's like, okay, great. All right. Like, yeah, he should go to a birthday party. You should be doing that, right? There's someone here that wants to post public success. She's doing it for your benefit. In the future, I see this brand new relationship with a past person. You two are a match emotionally. This person has not forgot you at all, not even a little bit. They're hanging on to your energy. This female, there's a female here that can feel it. That's why she studies you so hard. She feels attacked. She feels threatened. She feels like she can't let her guard down. Trust your intuition. There's something that she's doing very publicly, and it's aimed towards you. It's aimed to disrespect you. It's aimed to make you feel attacked. She feels like there's this competition. She's very jealous of you. Very jealous. I feel like it's because this gentleman's still hanging on to you. There's a heartbreak here. Now, let's go back to the recent past with this guy. Because when I look at the female, I don't see a hell of a lot with you. But when I look at his side, I see this relationship here that we're trying to heal. He's coming across very dominant, very assertive. Although I do think he was wearing a mask in the recent past. He was not sure where this was going, although he was trying to present this very strong front that he knew what he was doing and he knew where this was going. But he just couldn't keep up with it. Like, the mask has to fall. This eventually gets burned out. You get burned out. He really didn't know what to do in the recent past. He wanted this thing to go the distance. He really did. He could have felt like there was a power struggle here between the two of you as well. He may have looked at you and thought, oh my God, there's just going to be too much drama. There's going to be too much disrespect. And trying to keep up with this lie, there's something here about you putting up a boundary. You're putting up a big boundary with this guy. He's looking at it. You're looking at him just skin deep. And the minute that you even question him about anything, this big argument approaches. Then he's trying to say, well, you're disrespecting him. I see you following suit, growing. It's like, okay, well, if that's how you want this to go, I see you getting very quiet on this individual. You're telling me, High Priestess, like you feel like you're a mistress. You're a public mistress. Or that the public has inside knowledge that you don't. Everybody's up to something. Everybody's on the know but you. You feel like you're being breadcrumbed on some energy. And there's a woman here that also wants you to see what someone's spending their time, their energy, effort, and resources on. She wants you to see it. Okay. In the future, I see this new relationship. And this person from the past, very nostalgic about you. Still very much holding on to your energy. Still feeling like a match to your energy. Still very much heartbroken. I feel like it's both of you. This person's just burned out. Recent past burned out. Gotta let it burn. It's like a bad Usher song. Gotta let it burn. Gotta let it burn sometimes. Somebody here definitely could be burning from an STD as well. Alright, second collective. Wow, bad karma. Okay. Very unfortunate event at Hogwarts. Let's go. People, the truth is not popular. I'm just going to say that. First and foremost, the truth isn't real popular. It's never been very popular. Neither have I. I've never been very popular. Truth isn't very popular. Damn. Okay, so what I'm saying is, in the recent past, there's a very unfortunate karmic event that took place, and I feel like you exposed the truth on it. Whoever's listening to this message, in the recent past, collective number 2, there is a very unfortunate event that happened in the recent past. It was very karmic. No, there's nothing that anyone could have done to avoid it. There's events in our lives that are unfortunate. It's like a bad car accident, right? It's how you choose to go about it, how you choose to view the situation, and what actions you take after that. There's something here that you forecast or you forebode. You said, hey, listen, I see this as a very unfortunate event. You spoke the truth on it in the recent past. Again, with your tone, I feel like your tone, Kevin Gates put out a song about this. My God, I'm trying to remember. In the song, he's talking to God in the song. He said, oh my goodness, something about tone and inflection. I think it's called The Same Way. And I know you feel the same way, right? I know you feel the same way. He's talking to God in the song. At any rate, it doesn't matter. In the recent past, listen, there was a very unfortunate event. And I feel like you saw the truth about what it was. And your tone was off. This person could have felt disrespected just by the way you said something. The current energy, I feel like there's good news coming towards you. You're getting brand new financial opportunities. And you're intimidating this person based off of all the financial growth that you're having right now. They're telling me that there's unfinished business, that this is not fair. This is not fair. What's happening to you for you right now is this is not fair. They feel like they're crying over spilled milk. They're extremely focused on what you're doing, what your priorities are. How are you obtaining all this financial success? Because word around town, again, another Kevin Gates song, word around town is that things are going well for you. This person saying, no, no, this cycle is far from over because this is not right. They're coming towards you. This person wants success. They're holding on to you. But again, listen to me, Gina. This person's coming towards you because they see you successful and they're holding on to you. They feel like you owe them something. This person feels almost cursed by you, or whatever this is. It carries some type of level of curse to it. They're holding on to you, and they are holding a grudge as well. They're holding a grudge about the success, the public success that you're having. They're holding a grudge about. Furthermore, if you're seeing that whatever they're posting online, trust your intuition. It's all for you. This person knows that you're holding on to them because they're holding on to you. This is to sock it to you. It's so that you feel like it's to incite some type of grudge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't fall for it. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't fall for the okie doke here, because one of you is very focused on the other one. I don't feel like it's you. I don't feel like it's him. I feel like it's this female. We've got a third party interference here that is so, it's like, dude, if you won this guy, right? Look, if you won him, you got you the prize. Then why the fuck are you so, everything she do is for some mistress? Like, what the fuck are you doing all this for? She's holding on to the grudge. It's her. There is a third party on this that's just holding on to everything. She feels this level of betrayal with you. There's something about wanting to travel to where you are. She wants to travel to where you are. She does. Word around town. Word around town. They're going to catch the move. Yeah, something about her coming towards you, making travel plans. I don't know. Well, she wants to do a victory lap in your hometown. It's like, hold on, I saved the best for last. Okay. I mean, I don't know. The whole damn reading's come across a little weird. It is. This person, there's a gentleman here holding a serious grudge. Someone's holding a grudge. And I think it's because of your tone, the way you delivered some bad news in the recent past. I want to say that Kevin Gates song is called Same Way. I know you feel the same way. But I could be wrong about it. God, man, I want to just stop this reading and look it up. Hold on. Let me just look at it real quick. No, hold on. Give me a second. Y'all can click off. I don't care. I want to make sure I give this message the right way. That we were cleared for departure. Right. Hold on. Fly again. Yeah, that's it. It's called Fly Again. That's it. It's not Same Way. It's called Fly Again. That's the song. I knew it was older. Same Way is too new. It's called Fly Again. The lyrics to Fly Again. That's what I was trying to remember. The lyrics to Fly Again. I wouldn't, even if you're not a rap fan, I wouldn't I wouldn't listen to the song. Look at the lyrics to the song. When spirits try to give messages, they're really not so much into the melody, especially the melody of this song. There's something very particular about the tone and the delivery and being offensive. Okay. Let's take y'all's questions. Who gives a shit, right? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Hi, Laura Zimmerman. Hi. Hello. Hi, Jennifer. Okay. Hi. All right, so Jennifer wants to know, will I be eligible for grants for school for next year? You're in your junior year at university, all right? Are you in the United States, Jen? Jennifer, are you in the U.S.? I love you. Whoever you is, love and light, yo. I just love you. I love your handle. Love and light, yo. I love that. Every time I see it, it makes me crack up. Love and light, yo. I'm blushing on both sides of my cheeks. Love and light, yo. All right, you in the U.S.? All right, then. All right, Jennifer, let's go. That's so hot. Fire. So fire. There's fire. Getting hot in here. Take off all the clothes. All right, let's go. I am for real hot. I'm gonna have to take this sweatshirt off. Jennifer, I want to know about the grants. Come on. She's in her junior. Yeah. Right. You were okay. Something about the last year. Why does it feel so easy for you? They're telling me that you coasted your last year. It was very easy for you to get through. You could see that on the report card. The last year, the Four of Swords. You just coasted through. I'm getting a feeling of coasting through on it. Wasn't even that difficult for you. Yes. Wasn't even that hard for you. You could do that in your sleep. Hey Zulu, how you doing? Zulu, Melissa, shit. Why can't I talk? Elizabeth Zulu, girl, you get me tongue tied. No, I don't want to take that yet. Okay, what happened when the recent past? What was you doing? Bedside school or something? Girl, all right. Are you a guy or a girl? Excuse me. Jen, obviously, right? Jennifer. I wouldn't worry about it, hon. No, don't worry about it at all. No, I wouldn't worry about this at all. At all. I don't know why you're worried about it right now, because your current energy is this faded. There's some things in life that are faded events, and you're getting good news. You are getting a great big gift. I mean, that's a gift. That's a grant. So you're going to get like the max amount and Pell grant plus a big old fat yes. Good news. Good news. Yes, you're fine. Your current energy is fine. Now in the future, okay, there's something here about your family in the future I want you to consider, because this has to do with the family income. So there's something about the family income and how much money people make in the future that I want you to consider and really think about really long and hard before you start answering questions on your FAFSA. Okay? Think really long and hard before you start filling out FAFSA questions. You want to know why I'm telling you that? I'm glad you asked, because you're just a little bit too truthful and a little bit too honest. People only know what you tell them. Use your discernment, darling. When you're scrolling on the phone and you're laying in the bed, use your discernment about how honest you is. Okay, I don't know how old you are, but there's something here even in the future when we talk about having a good family and who works where and how much they earn. I mean, what are you telling these folks? Yes, I make 100. Are you for real telling people that you make $80,000-$90,000 a year that your parents do? What is wrong with you, child? You don't need to be telling them nothing. Now, furthermore, I will tell you this. When it comes to your future and how much, in the future, listen, oh my God, in the future, I want you to really consider very carefully how much money it's going to take to support your family. I don't know what you're going after as far as a degree, okay? But there's something here that you need to look into, because it looks like you're expecting a lot of money. You need to research what this field really makes. Yes, it's gonna make good Monday. It's gonna make some good Mondays. It's gonna make decent money. But the challenge here is this something that you could really support a whole family on. There's something about your degree they want you to take a second look at. It's not like it's bad money. But there's something here like you could add to. Maybe it's like a certificate. It's like, here's the thing. When you're working at this thing, can you consider, okay, 10 years from now when you have a big ass family, how much money you're gonna need? It's gonna take more money than what you think is big money, okay? Especially out of California. Is that where you said you was? It's almost like you need, they want you to really consider maybe some extra certifications, yeah, something like that, certificates, right? Okay. Oh, bedside Baptist over here. Go ahead, Jennifer. I'm not working and living off of grants. Okay. That's fine. But spirit guide on the bottom of the deck, right? You got it? Look, I love you and everything, and I'm going to war for you. And yes, I see some catastrophic changes. The truth is, you're fine right now. You good. You got luck on your side. You do. And I see you getting a big grant. This could be a big grant, big federal Pell Grant, federal loan. Yeah, right. Good news for the family. Keep working, baby, keep working, but stay quiet, because you got hit. There we go. Okay. Stay quiet, especially about the money that you're getting. Okay. Stay quiet. Keep your mouth shut. This is not a time to go and tell people how you come up with the money. Oh, girl, this is what I said when I filled out the form for the FAFSA. Yeah, girl, this is what TTT told me to say. Yeah, you don't got to go telling, because these motherfuckers here around you are just, they know you're lying. They know there's deception. They just can't wait to see it. There's some things that are private between me, you, and this channel. You got haters around. You think people want to see you succeed? No, baby, no. Listen, just don't be going to share this. I appreciate you wanting to share it, but some things are just between me and you, okay? There you go. Just between me and you, girl. Hey, Zulu. Hey, girl. Oh, Zulu. I'm surprised Zulu even still talk to me because I was like, I don't give a damn. I don't give an F. I rewatched that video. I was like, yo, what the hell was you saying to her? Why would you tell her you don't give a damn? You don't give a F. I don't know. I felt so attacked. It was in the moment. I'm sorry. I don't need to laugh like that, but I gotta laugh at myself. All right, Monique. Clayton, what you doing, girl? Does Harold truly want a serious relationship with me as his real wife? Okay, hold on, Monique. Monique? Does Harold truly want a serious relationship with me as his real wife? And I apologize if I interrupt your reading. That's okay. You don't gotta apologize to me, girl. Mandy, did you read? Do you know how to read English? So before you even clicked on this channel, did you read what it said? Go back, honey. Just click back and then just read what the description of this video says, okay? Then come again, friend. And I'm not just saying that for Mandy. I'm Mandy G. I'm saying that for everyone. Okay. Monique Clayton. All right, Monique. Does Harold truly want a serious relationship with me as his real wife? All right, Monique. Okay. I'm not going to judge you. I ain't got no business judging nobody. I really don't. Did you hear my dog sigh? I don't know, brother. I don't know. Say it again for the ones in the back. All right. Let's go for Monique and Harold. Monique and Harold. So you want a serious relationship? Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. What's wrong with this dude? What is wrong with this motherfucker? What is wrong with people? Monique? Batman? You know what? I'm about to just pause this and I'm about to just go smoke. I'm so sick of people. I really am. People ask me why I isolate the shit and why I get so leery of people, why I bring 3 forms of protection everywhere I go. Because it is right here. Because I read cards and I see the true schemes of what people's up to. They weird as hell. What's up with Harold? Because you know that a man that makes money is a man that has options, Monique. Baby. No, your question's not annoying. I don't want you to get that. No, it wasn't your question. It was what's her name question, Mandy. It was Mandy question because she was like, can she get a general? And I was like, no, hell no, you can't get no general. Hell no. To the no, no. Hell no. To the no, no. Hey, Raymond, what's up? Okay. Monique, what's up with your boy Harold? Because he's telling me in the recent past he's got options because he is the King of Pentacles. So you know that the more money that a man makes, the more that his lifestyle is secure, the more options that he has. And that's what he's telling me in the recent past. He's telling me King of Pentacles, and he's looking for options because he's got them. There's a challenge, though. There's something here about fate, and fate being on his side throughout these options that he's, what do I want to say? That he's pillaging them, that he's filtering through. These options that he's filtering through in the recent past, there's a fated event. Fated event being Monique. Monique. He finds Monique. Yeah, the farmer in the dell. The farmer in the dell. I don't know the lyrics. Please look the lyrics up to the farmer in the dell. Apparently that must be very, very important to your reading. I don't know the lyrics to it, so just figure it out. Okay. Hi ho the Dario, whatever. I guess you got a good looking behind, maybe. I don't know. At any rate, your current energy, this person's coming across as they're having their cake and eating it too. You make this person feel emotionally satisfied. But you're giving them so much emotional satisfaction. It's coming across like having cake and eating it too. It's like, damn, I'm getting all this. I'm getting all this. I'm getting all this passion. This person's doing everything for me and I'm getting away with all this. Say word. This person's already treating me like they married to me. What? They already treating me like that. This person here and this person is doing something and they're getting away with it. They're telling you, girl, you about to be my, did they already call you wifey or something? Man, I can't wait to make you my wife. Well, I gotta tell you something. They did this to the past girl too. Told the past girl the same thing. How'd that work out? Because this person had a past girlfriend, they did the same thing too. And if it wasn't a past girlfriend for them, then you had a past boyfriend that you acted the same damn way with. Because right now, you're making someone here very emotionally happy, and they are a kid in a candy store. They having a way with you, they tossing it up, calling you wifey. There's something here about a nostalgic moment. Either this person's having a nostalgic moment, meaning this is the same way they treated the last girl, or this is the same way you were treated in the last relationship. For how long? For how long? Because I'm telling you that you are going to put up with this shit. You will keep doing it. And you in it for the long haul. Are you seeing this? Are you studying this pattern? There's a pattern here on repeat. The decision's yours. At the end of the day, listen, Monique, the decision is yours. Do you want to be stuck like this forever, giving free milk away, farmer in the dell and all? There is the old school analogy of giving milk away. What is the song? Oh my God, they said it too fast. What is it? Only around in your pocket and keep your hands to yourself. What is that song? Don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, man, listen, you're coming to this decision on what action to take. You could stay stuck in a current energy, or you could start putting up some real thick fucking boundaries. Ma'am, I'm sorry to curse, but not really. Really not that sorry. Don't hand me no lines. Farmer in a dell. Don't hand me no lines. This is old school logic. It gives me the feeling that this is something that the grandma told you back in the day. What your grandma used to tell you, or your mother. There's something very old school about this wisdom. And about how men perceive situations. If you are going to allow a man to get away with this, they're going to take it. Hello? You gonna give them their every want and desire and need. You gonna fulfill it? Who wouldn't? Hello? Okay, girl. In the future, I see you growing very cold, very bitter. You're looking at things in black and white. You're growing cold. You're starting to think with logic. You're telling me in the future that this is no longer working for you. That you feel like you're being taken advantage of. That you feel like this person's just a liability. That you feel like this isn't working for you. That this person's no longer an asset. And if I'm telling you, you're going to feel more like a mother than a wife. Because let's face it, you're not married. And I see you getting colder and more detached, and you're looking at things physically, meaning, if, especially from a work perspective, if this thing don't work out for you, where do you stand liability-wise, asset-wise? What are you doing with the house? What happens life insurance-wise? What happens? That's where we get stuck. And what goes unsaid goes unpunished. And you begin to hold a serious, serious grudge. It's the unspoken grudge. It's unspoken. Don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Right now, you can stay stuck where you are, or you can start putting up some serious boundaries, ma'am. Because you're right. I see you getting real grudgy. Because what about assets and liabilities? What's going on? You know, I mean, hello. Monique. That's what I see for you. Hey, Chris, it's good to talk to you finally. What's going on, Chris? It's been a long time coming, babe. What's going on, Chris? Chris, why didn't you reach out to me, you know, on your own YouTube account? It makes me feel weird when you use Zulus, but I don't care. It's just good to talk to you finally. What's going on? Okay. Chris, I need a little bit more information. You say, does your money look good in the future? I mean, I can look at it. I would hope for a bit. You're giving me a yes or no question. I can't deny that. It's like, hey, does my money look good for the future? Yes or no. But I would prefer a little bit more information. But I can, hey, Maddie, long time no see. I can read it. You're right. That's a fair question. I would hope for a little bit more information. Like, hey, I'm working now, or you're an independent contractor, you're like an entrepreneur, you work for someone, you know, so if I have a little bit of more information, like, hey, I do work for an employer right now, you know, how do you see my money going? Or, hey, I'm an entrepreneur, how do you see my money going? Because it allows me the opportunity to give you a better reading. But whatever, it is what it is. It doesn't matter, I don't care. You independent contractor, okay. So what, are you entrepreneur? Of course, he's an entrepreneur. He's a tattoo artist. I don't know if you're a tattoo artist. Who knows? All right, Chris, give me a second, okay? Let me make sure, because people get pissed off when I start jumping around on questions. Give me a second, okay? She is silver OG. That sounded like me, because I am silver. I got all kinds of grays. Love and light, yo. I love that hand. Everybody tell love and light, yo. Hello. Hello, you love and light, yo. Winchester, what's going on? Dion Winchester, what's going on? Hey girl, hey girl. Raymond Tour, hold on, Zulo, give me a second. Or Chris, give me a second. Raymond Torres, Happy New Year, Truth. What should I look forward to in love? Raymond Torres, you know that you're gonna drive me crazy. You already drive me absolutely insane, Raymond. You and this obsession with love. Did you hear my spirit guys down there cuss you out last reading? You won't stop, God bless his heart. Bless his little heart. He just won't stop. You keep looking, yeah, turn on the lights. I'm looking forward to. You sound like a future song. I heard she keep her promises, will never tell you. You sound like an old school Future song. I just want to know about the person that loves me. You obsessed. Baby, you coming across obsessive. And the issue is that you're so obsessive. That when you get to be this obsessive, Raymond, okay, what you dig up is a gold digger. You understand? When you get to be this obsessive with something, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, you start scratching up a gold digger. And I have picked up on that energy with you religiously. Religiously. You so hungry for love, man. That's the truth. Come on, Raymond. Baby, why can't you just let this go for the time being and just be good with being single? You're doing good. I know you are. I know you're trying new habits. You're going outside of the box. You're not doing the same thing expecting a different result. I know that you're doing all these positive changes. The issue is that you're just so focused on it still, instead of just allowing it to happen. And it's time, especially when they've done giving you so much information. They've given you the truth. The current energy is you know the truth. There's something about your recent past, you dealing with gold diggers. You've always dealt with gold diggers. The issue is that you're so lustful. You are. You're so lustful. And I understand. I don't know how old you are, Raymond, but you're very lustful. And it's like, man, I just need help. And I know what you need help with, sir. Okay? Anybody that knows tarot, everybody knows what the Ace of Wands is. It's the male phallic stuff. You telling me you don't want to do it by yourself, right? Okay. I don't know where that goes. I'm going to put it back. Well, I'll play it off to the side. All right. Here's the deal with you, Raymond. Your current energy is that you know the truth. You know it. Despite you knowing the truth, in the future, I see you growing unsure. And you're starting to lose hope. You're starting to lose inspiration. Where's mine? You're starting to harbor a grudge. You don't tell anybody that you're holding a grudge, but you are. You're looking, you're trying to maintain your boundaries, but it seems like it's not doing you any good. I'm trying to keep my boundaries high, but it just seems like I'm taking L after L after L. When is this cycle going to close? When? You start to feel like you're being attacked. You start arguing the point. You start arguing the facts. And it's like, fuck it, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. And the very next person comes through the door, that's the one. Raymond, I would not gamble what you fit to gamble. The challenge here of what you're fitting to gamble in the future, you already know the truth, the current energy, you know the truth. I've told you more than 11 times. But in the future, I see you saying, listen, I'm starting to lose hope. I'm starting to lose inspiration. I need help, true 10. Okay, I don't know if you know men and women, the yin and the yang or not, but I need help with this part. Okay, I understand what you're saying, sir. You're saying, listen, I'm a good dude, I'm a provider, and you're telling me you hold a grudge. You start to feel like you're being betrayed. I'm holding a grudge. What is the secret to the secret sauce? What am I not seeing? What am I doing wrong? And you're saying, well, listen, I'm trying to hold a boundary. I am, but I'm not ready to give up on this boundary business because this boundary business is just failing me. I'm just taking L after L after L. When does this cycle close? So you get very challenged right at the peak of the cycle closing for you. And then you want to start arguing, and you're saying, well, I'm starting to feel more attacked. You know, me holding these boundaries, I'm getting rejected. This don't feel good at all. I'm just feeling like attacked. And there's something here about you taking this risk and this gamble. Now, it very well could be, before I say another word, before I misdirect you, hold on. I want to be careful about what I say at that point. Go ahead. What do you want to say to Raymond? I see you getting frustrated in the future. You feel like the world's out to get you.
3 times out to get you. It's A.B. I know she's out to get me. She just doesn't want to see me do nothing.
Yeah, it's this. This is your lust. Raymond, how old are you? Because your lust is at the height of this reading. And you're telling me that you need a female. And I understand you need a female, sir, but how old? Because this is taking over your reading. This lustful nature. Listen, Triton, I cannot sit at home and do this by myself all the day through now. I need somebody. Can somebody just help me in this area of my life? I understand. I wouldn't advise it, sir. I would not advise it for you. Right, yeah. Listen, this requires maturity, okay? But for you, okay, can you come to your senses, sir? Right, can you come to your senses, sir? And I mean that with full sincerity. There's something here that needs to change with you, and it has. In the recent past, I see you. Something here has changed for you. It has. There's been a significant ending in your life already. And you are looking at what you should pursue and what you shouldn't pursue. And you're making the right decision. There's something here that you've given up on entirely in the recent past. Whatever that decision is, you're going in the right direction, Raymond. You are set in the right path. You are going in the right direction, sir. The issue is that you want it to hurry up. You want it to hurry up right now. Do you understand that I am a man and I have desires and needs and I've got all this passion? Yes, I do, sir. I know what you're interested in. You're interested in whatever young man is interested in. Young, middle-aged, old, who cares? What every man is interested in, yes, but especially you. You got to think for the ladies, okay. But okay, can we look at this from a logical standpoint and come to fruition here, sir? Because if you look at this logically and you give it time, there's something here about you're trying to rush fate. Okay, you're trying to rush fate. Professionally speaking, you're going to be so much happier if you allow time to evolve naturally. Because what's in store for you is something, whatever's in store for you, sir, is so attractive. You've never met anyone this attractive in your entire life. This person's going to stand out like a diamond. You've never seen anything like them before in your entire life, in the future, okay? The issue is with you, it's like, listen, be a man and cut the shit here and just say the truth. Listen, at the end of the day, you need to wait on divine timing and not rush it. There is something here, a fated event, and they've already told you this 11 times that you have a fated event coming for you, and you know this. Whatever this is, you are going to recognize it the minute that you lay eyes on it. I mean, hell, Ace of Wands, you will be very attracted to it. It will be very attracted to you. It's going to look like a superstar in the room. Okay, there's going to be absolutely no denial that that one's for you. Okay, absolutely zero denial. But as far as the next 3 months, I don't know what to tell you. You're trying to rush fate in time for me, Raymond.
sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
All right, Chris. Let's go to Chris. Zulu's boyfriend. Let's go to Chris. You're welcome, honey. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so you've done the same line of work for 26 years. You're an independent contractor. All right, listen, Stephanie, I don't like that. Okay, I don't know. Steph Squires, I don't, okay. I think that you mean white as in black energy, white and black energy, or let me say light and dark energy, or what? You know, just be very cautious when using certain, I don't know. It makes me feel weird when you say beautiful, white, weird ass goddess. I don't know. It does. I don't like it. I don't even like being called a goddess. I just feel like I'm just a reader. I'm a reader, and everybody should act consciously and do what's right, and just stick up for themselves and do what's right. I feel like everybody should do that. Yeah, and you should work hard for your things. I don't know. Is that not how everyone was brought up? I guess not. Maybe not, though. Who cares? Oh, you're okay. Beautiful. I'm black, beautiful. Oh, you're black. Okay, well, that would make sense. Okay, great. All right. I'm glad you clarified that. Because I was made me feel weird about it. Okay. I'm glad I didn't read that entirely. All right, now it makes sense. All right. So Chris is in the same line of work for 26 years.
26 years.
He wants to know how his money's looking for this. I'm gonna say for the next 3 months. I can't give you for the rest of the year. That's just not fair to me. Let me give you through March, okay? Because I'm not real good with timelines, Chris. So let's just go through March, okay? January, February, March. Next 90 days. How's it looking for Chris? Zulu, Elizabeth Zulu's old man. Elizabeth Zulu's old man. How's it working out for him? The next. 3 months. There's something about your line of work coming across like dog eat dog energy, right? What is this? It's just not right. Justice reversed. Just not legal. It's not right. Not legal, not right. Not licensed. In the recent past, here. Let me go here. I'm gonna spirit guide out here. Okay. Don't let the sound of your own views drive you crazy. Like that, well, you still can. Understand. Just find a place to take your stand. Now we got it in. Damn. Why do you got so many major arcana in the recent past? What the hell is going on here? You got a spirit guide smack dab in your current energy. You watch it too, boy.
This. Damn, Gina. What the hell is this? There's a level of spiritual warfare here, girl.
Guy. There's a spiritual warfare here. You got the damn. Okay. Well, you do. You got the damned. I don't know what to say, but you do. You got. There's a level of spiritual warfare where we wrestle not with flesh. You're right. Before we wrestle, whatever that Psalm proverb says, for we wrestle not in flesh. Okay, listen. In the recent past, something was just not right. It wasn't made right either. It was not made right, spiritually speaking. No, it's not. It's not right. Justice was not served in the recent past. This has nothing to do with your money, but it does. I just got to read cards. I don't think you're going to get the answer. I'm going to pull again when I'm talking about your money, but there's something else. There's a deeper message here. There is so much major arcana. I got to just read what the hell is being pulled here for you, Chris. And I don't want to say, well, this is about your money when I don't really think it is. Yes, I think it's played bearing on your money, but there's too much spiritual stuff going on in your reading. You know, you got the Star, my God, the Wheel of Fortune, a spirit guide smack dab in it. You got the Death card with the Devil. It's just, and the Judgment. There's just a lot going on here, hon. A lot of serious stuff going on in your reading, Chris. Okay, so in the recent past, listen, something here was just not, justice was not delivered. I think you prayed, I know you prayed on the situation. There's something here where you said some type of prayer. Justice was not delivered. This does not feel fair. And you said some type of prayer. There's a prayer here, and you've been waiting on this prayer. Maybe you say this prayer all the time. But there's something in the recent past about timing, divine timing. And you feel at a loss in the recent past. You feel at a loss because this thing, there's something here, just like I told Torres a minute ago. There's something here about regarding timing in the recent past. Justice was not served, and there's prayers here. For how long? Well, it looks like there's a fated event here where luck is on your side. You've been done wrong, and it's time for that cycle to close out, meaning as of the first of the year. You've got a spirit guide here taking action for you. Definitely could be a female spirit guide, but taking action on your behalf. Somewhat agitated, somewhat gonna play slick. Spirit guide here a little agitated, gonna play a little bit slick. Gonna get a little resourceful, kind of scribble outside of the lines a little bit, you know. Because there's something here about juggling money, juggling resources, and juggling time. And this spirit guide really watches over you while you sleep a lot. At any rate, I see you going with the flow. And I see you taking action on what you can take action on, and you're doing your damnedest to develop your resources the best you can. However, with all this shit on your plate, when do you have time to sleep? Hello? And I see you studying, and you're looking into new things, and you're trying to learn, stay abroad of the newest techniques, the newest knowledge, so on and so forth. In the future, there's something here that really lights a fire under your ass and your spirit guide's ass. For sure, the spirit guide. From a spiritual perspective, there's a spirit guide here. Moving fast to end something. They've seen enough. I've seen enough. This person's caught. They're caught. They're caught. They're caught. I've had enough. I'm done. It's time that this offer is given to you. It's time it's offered. This is due you. It's owed you. It's owed the family. It's time to pay up. At any rate, I see you doing your damnedest to keep up with the newest trends, the newest techniques, whatever this is. You know, I see you even looking at it at night before you even go to bed. You know what I mean? I fall asleep studying the newest trends, the newest techniques, whatever the hell else you're looking at. There's something in the future that really lights a fire under your ass. It changes everything, and you make this decisive moment on it in the future. You really do. Because whatever it is, you can't get it off. So if this is something that you saw, like a new technique, a new trend, you take it, you go with it. There's something here that lights a fire up under. It's a brand new concept. It changes your mind on everything. And I see you taking a very decisive action on it. You do. The reason is you can't stop replaying it over and over in your mind. It just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. It's changed the way you think. It's changed the way you view things. Whatever this is, there's a reason why you're so obsessed with this concept, whatever this is. Because whatever you love, the rest, everybody else loves it too. Loves it. They love it. They love it. Everybody else is obsessed with it too. Now, I will give you a hint. I do think it could be for the younger generation or somebody that's, whatever your line of work is. Because whatever this is, in the future, it could just be like a hot trend, a hot topic, whatever it is. But it changes everything for you. You make a final decision, and the reason the decision's so damn final is because whatever this is, it grips you. It grips you on a level where you can't, this is all you can think about. There's something that you keep ruminating on it. It caught your attention, you keep ruminating on it, ruminating on it, ruminating on it. You love it because guess what? You love it, and so does everyone else. I don't care if they're single, I don't care if they family, if they're single or they're in a family, everybody loves it. They're obsessed with it. Yeah. There is a reason why it's going to keep ruminating in your head in the future. But you do got a spirit guide here talking about something else. Oh, I'm about to throw up. Something here just made me very sick. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Something about being sick. I'm watching you. Person coming towards you. Something here is gonna change. I've made my mind up. Whatever this is, they're coming towards this person in peace, but they're caught. Caught. I don't know. I've got a very obsessive person here that's extremely toxic. There's abuse of feeling too good, abusing. There's abuse. Something needs to change here. It's time that we make our mind up here. There's something about giving time, attention, love, money, resources to a situation and someone finally getting caught. And someone finally having that reckoning, that spiritual reckoning over, there's something here that's been abused. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It makes me not feel so good. But something here's been abused. And in the future, I do see, I don't want to say, Listen, there's a possibility here. I don't know how this relates to you, but there's a possibility here of something here changing and someone going to jail in the future. Okay? I don't know how the hell that relates to you, but whatever this is, there's something here that's been abused. And I see someone very elated that the other person's going to jail. Caught. Caught. Okay? A spiritual message, some spiritual warfare going on there. And I do think that you're going to someone in this equation is going to rightfully feel like, oh, happy day, oh, happy day. Right, oh, happy day. This motherfucker's been abusing a situation, right? And I felt it in your reading made me feel so uncomfortable. I got the creepy crawlies all over my body. It made me want to crack my back, my knuckles, every joint that could crack, I wanted to crack it. It just is, things are popping off. There's some crack-a-lacking happening up in your reading, okay? However, I'm trying to just stay neutral in this spiritual warfare business and give you a logical perception of it and stay out of spiritual warfare ground. Like really, because from a spiritual warfare perspective, they're going to handle it. But trust they are, okay? Let me touch on it spiritually and say, listen, trust that things are happening behind the scenes, okay? And may the odds forever be in your favor. You know, just trust that there's some serious shit going on in the background. But to keep it in logical perspective, I hope I could give you the best interpretation that I gather, okay? Make music. All right, good. I don't know why I thought you were a tattoo artist. I thought you were a tattoo artist, but music, okay, it makes sense. Some type of artist. I was picking up on some. I didn't think you were a contractor. I didn't think you were like I didn't think you built houses. Okay, I thought for sure you were. I got tattoo artist immediately. I thought you were a tattoo artist. But music makes more sense, you know, because I didn't think you were out here building houses or decks for a living. Okay, Jimmy, you better back the hell away from that. Okay. Jimmy, what's your question? Before I start giving you my advice from a human perspective, what do you have a question, honey? First of all, you're an ex, so you're not really trying to reconcile with this person. Or you are, and you're simping right now, Jimmy. Because you sound like you're simping, baby. You released 10 albums last year. Okay, I will. Absolutely. I'll look at you. Is that the name of your, I don't know if you're like a band or you're, what do I say? Some type of artist. White Plate is the name of your album or the name of your group or the name of the solo artistry. White Plate. Instead of White Snake, you're White Plate. Okay. Alright. Mingo, it's not necessary for you to donate anything. I prefer to do things the way I know how to do things, okay? This is not an exchange of energy. You understand? I do this. My music name. Is that your, like the name of, okay, I'll look it up, no worries. I just want to make sure when I look up White Plate, I find you and not like 400. I don't want to say you going to jail, I don't know. Somebody's here getting convicted of something for abuse. There's someone here getting caught up for abuse. I don't want to say it's you. I'm trying to say, let me go deeper there. There's spiritual warfare at play, and I see something here getting convicted. Yeah. You seeing 33 a lot as of late? Yeah, 333. There's too many threes for me to ignore. Way too many threes for me to ignore. Okay. All right. Here's what they want you to pay attention to right now. Listen, there's something here in the recent past that you started picking up on. And there's heartbreak here. Heartbreak and reconciliation. Whatever this is happening in the recent past, it's picking up on heartbreak and reconciliation. If it's not reconciliation, it's just heartbreak and people partying, right? Could be third-party interferences, whatever that is. You're really putting an emphasis here on heartbreak, third parties, reconciliations, and people partying. You know, this could just be people partying to doom and gloom shit. I don't know. There is a female here. Like, what do the ladies like? There's something here that you've learned. There's something here about the females and what they like. And like, let's just be logic here. Like, look at the audience. Because even if you look at the analytics of shit, look at the analytics. What do the ladies like? Hello, that's where the success is. Let's be logical about success here, okay? Who is flocking to your shit? Because whatever this is, even if it's doom and gloom, it makes them happy. It makes them feel good, okay? I'm telling you, there's a challenge here in the future of you moving forward in a successful pattern. And it could be because it's like, dude, I don't want to just focus. You could be saying, listen, I'm trying to focus on the more positive shit, but there's something here about you. The challenge here is focus on helping people, even if you don't think it's beneficial. There's something here that it benefits you. This benefits your success, your forward momentum. And it's like, dude, I don't know. I'm not very, this emotional bullshit, is it really helping anybody? Yes, it is. The Emperor, take control now. Hey man, it's time you start seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe even the male perspective of heartbreak. Because there's a whole lot of men in this reading. There's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker, but there's a whole lot of men in this reading. You got the Knight of Wands, you know, the male's perspective. There's something here about the male's perspective on this. The male's libido, okay? What makes a man happy. And then you got the Emperor here. You got three men. You got way too many threes. The Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. You got three men. What is this? The three knightsmen? What is this? You got too many. You got three. Are you saying 333, 444, 3333, 44444? That's where your success is. There's something here about a lot of fours in your reading. I picked up on it here with the Hermit. You got a hell of a lot of fours in the reading. You got a lot of sevens. This is where the money is. There's a challenge here, and maybe you're saying, listen, I ain't really bothered with that. Like, it doesn't really interest me. Okay, well, there's something here about what do the ladies like? Have you learned what the ladies like? Because there's, even if this is not ladies, this is a more feminine man. Like the younger generation is more feminine. Okay? Okay. And this could be something that a female said to you, like, hey, listen, I really like this. And you're like, man, I ain't trying to hear this shit. Well, there's something here about you needing to change your perception on something. Yeah, hangman reverse. But you need to take control, okay? There's something here that maybe you're just too old on. It's like, when it comes to culture, okay, they're asking you to kind of change your attitude about, get a different perspective on. Regardless if it's old school or new school, there's something here about you being logical and watching the analytical patterns of something. That could be just taking advantage of YouTube Creator Studio and seeing what analytics hit the most. Right? It's like, damn, everybody likes this heartbreak bullshit and getting back together. I don't know. Something here about you looking in. It's like, man, have you really taken an opportunity to study the analytics of what's hitting, what's not? Because there's something here about heartbreak getting back together or heartbreak and partying. It's almost like a bad Rihanna song. It's like, I'll drink to that. Yeah. Hey, yeah. What's that song? I'll drink to that. Rihanna put it out. I'll drink to that. Maybe it's a bad one-night stand song. That could be your big hit, baby. A bad one-night stand song, okay? I'll drink to that. Right. There's something here about you focusing on heartbreak. Did you see me shuffle this deck out? Because I did it right in front of your face. Be logical about this approach. People want to feel good. They want to feel like they're a man. There's something here about you appealing to men, appealing to the male generation in particular. There's something here about heartbreak and you appealing to the male generation, the male's perspective, making the men feel good. I'm done. I'm done, Chris. I'm done. You got me all done. I'm all done. You're tapping me out, so. Okay. I don't know about the jail part. You're going to have to re-listen to the video. I'm not going back into the spiritual side of it. It was making me feel creepy, okay? I don't want to get into the spiritual side of things. I'm just trying to make it logical for you, okay? All right, Mango, let's go. Honey, it's not necessary for you to donate to get my attention. I just want to make that very clear, okay? It's not necessary for you to donate. I mean, I appreciate donations, so does Thelma, but it's not necessary for you to donate. This is not a transaction. This is a service that I provide for free. Thank you, though. Thank you anyway, but not necessary. What's Erica? I got 10 people here. Like I don't attract a big crowd, and I'm happy with it. What's Erica's true current thoughts and intentions towards me? Mingo, are you a man? K Sarad Mingo. Are you a gentleman? K Sarad. Yes, you are? Okay. You're a gentleman, okay. Alright, so Erica's Pisces, you're a Scorpio. Not that it, I mean, it does kind of matter a little bit, maybe, I don't know. What's Erica's true current thought? Is this a love thing? Because I don't want you to be like, nah, we friends, or that's my daughter, or my sister, or my friend. Like, is this a romantic reading? Is it a romantic reading? About her and this connection. Is it a romantic reading? Because I don't want you to say, yo, we just co-workers, we just friends, we just business partners. That's my daughter. It's my daughter's friend, whoever the hell she is. It is okay, it's romantic. Okay, great. I assume so, but I don't like to assume because then I make an ass out of myself and others. You know what I'm saying? What's Erica's true current thoughts and intentions towards me? What does my spirit guide tell me? This ain't very good. Yeah, baby, it's just not. Honey, the writing's on the wall. It is, babe, it is. Come on. This girl is so superficial. What did you want me to, what did you hope for? What did you hope I said to you? You see things for what it is. I mean, listen, they're telling me you're a highly intelligent individual, professional. You're highly intelligent. You know sugar from salt, you're no dumbass. You're coming out like Tip out here. The spirit of a hustler and the knowledge of a college kid. So what's happening here, honey? Mingo, K. Sarad Mingo, the spirit of a hustler and the knowledge of a college kid. So what are we doing? Why are we doing this? You're in denial? This is a fucking disaster. This person brings nothing to the table, nothing but bad news for you. You're missing out on substantial opportunities. There is no love, there is no relationship. This person is a victim. They're a victim in this relationship. They have made your relationships hard and they will continue to make the relationships hard. You're looking at this female like a wife and she's far from it, sweetheart. This is a streetwalker. You're obsessed with her and she's obsessed with vanity. She is what's known as a slut bucket. She is what's known as a manipulator on 50. This is somebody that will get on her back, baby. This is where she liked to be, on her back. She might as well just be a prostitute, in my opinion. I know that you didn't see this coming, this knowledge the TTT gonna give you. AB, why are you being so mean to me? Somebody needs to tell you. Somebody needs to tell you. You gonna tell me you didn't see this coming? What you didn't know? The spirit of a hustler and the knowledge of a college kid, you don't know this. Are you seeing this through love goggles? You're denying the truth. You're too damn, you know too much for your own good, but you're not seeing this clearly. Are you in denial? Well, this person doesn't have anything to offer. Nothing. You're missing out on substantial opportunities, money-wise, dealing with this person. And I do mean someone here that you're not even in a relationship with. They have no boundaries. Therefore, your name mixed up with their name, you know that your reputation's getting mixed up with this person. This relationship is it's not good, baby. It's not good. Do I need to tell you this? Because this relationship's got way too many challenges in it, extreme challenges. Does this woman look like a wife? Empress Reverse, does it look like a wife, baby? Does it look like somebody you want to spend your life with? Look how toxic this motherfucker is, beyond toxic. She's got every demon. She's afflicted with more demons than what your spirit team is even prepared to discuss with you. This level of manipulation, you get the magician and the devil together, reverse. There is a level of spiritual manipulation here, more than what they're even willing to discuss with you and taint your little beautiful heart. What they're willing to say is she's a scallywag. Scallywag. I don't know. That's a polite way of saying slut. They're exhausted with this person. They're done with her. She's a hater. They don't have one kind word to say about her. How do you not see this conversation coming? They're exhausted with her. They're done with her. They've been done with her. They're saying that this girl just get all, if she was to make money, this ain't good money. This is page money. This is somebody that's what, a streetwalker, a prostitution, getting all of her money laying on her back. Do you see what I see? That's called how did you not see this conversation coming? Now, I'm not going to beat you up. I just want to get out of the reading. I'm going to pull up here. I'm going to pull up. I don't like to humiliate people, embarrass people, convict people. It's not my intention to do that. Anything positive I can say? All she does is stress you out, and you love this girl? You love her. Oh, it's so hard, because I love her. All she does is stress me out, and I love her so much. And, if you really love people, right, if you really love them, right, you really love this girl, I'm going to just endure, right, because I've invested so much time here, True Time. I've invested so much time, energy, effort, and resources, and true love is just hard, is it? Is it? Because you're saying, I love this girl. And I'm just waiting on my investment to pay off. And it's been so stressful and so hard, really. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. It's the way you see shit, baby. It's the way you see shit. It's the way you're looking at it. The way you're looking at the truth. My God, this person. Listen, you're saying, True Time, I love this girl. You don't understand the time, energy, effort, money, resources I have. Yes, I do understand a 5 why. I've got 2 master's degrees. I'm very familiar with the 5 why, okay? I understand you're saying this is so stressful, but real love is worth it, is it? This is supposed to be that hard. Is that what your mom and dad taught you? Not the way I was brought up. At all. All the real love I saw was so easy. It was all so easy. It just looked like a fairy tale to me. Like, this shit can't even be real. I can't even be saying. It looked so far from reality, from where I was, to watch real love in real life, in real light, that it didn't even seem normal to me. And that's what you're saying. Hey man, the way you're looking at this and the way that you're devising the truth, okay? And then you're telling me, well, the truth is love is just toxic. Ace of Cups. Love is just toxic and everything's just toxic. But we hang in there, baby. You know what you are? Any woman that's ever been to have a pap smear done, there's this stupid poster on the roof of every pap smear office in America, at least. And there's this kitten that hangs on an electric wire, and it says, hang in there, baby. So that's what your relationship is. One big awful pap smear. This is just bad. Hang in there, baby. You just wait for it to be over, baby. And the way you're looking at this and the way you think love is, it's supposed to be toxic, and you're just hoping that I give you some type of reassurance, some type of hopeful message to hang in there and to be strong. No, I'm not giving it to you. I'm not. This is not the way love is. Love is not supposed to be this strong. It's not. This female has completely manipulated your love for her. And that's a big challenge for you. It is. because there in the future, what I'm saying is that you are very attracted to her. It's your lust for her, your little boy lust at that. Thinking with the head below the waist, not the head. And didn't I say that for you at the very top of this reading? I said, the spirit of a hustler and the knowledge of a college kid. Why are you thinking like a 15-year-old with the only head you think of is with the one below the waist? You think like a little 16-year-old. You come in your pants before you even see this girl. Why? This is how she holds the bag with you, by the way. Listen, this desire for this female and you being so intimidated by her beauty, she's working that. This is her whole career. I called her a whore, I called her a slut, called her a prostitute because that's what she's doing. And that's what she's good at. And if you want to be, you know what you're reminding me of? I'm sorry, Jimmy, but you are the guy that falls in love with the stripper at the strip club and you believe that you're the only one. You are the stripper's boyfriend. She loves me though, for real. She really just loves me. You're the stripper's boyfriend. She doesn't have any other, none of these other guys mean anything else to her. I'm her real boyfriend, really. Jimmy, I don't know what else to say to you, man. It's giving the stripper's boyfriend. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I didn't mean to call you Jimmy. I'm calling, sorry, K-Sarod Mingo. Mingo, I didn't mean to call you Jimmy, but listen, maybe your name is Jimmy. I'm not for sure, but there's a lot of Jimmys up in this reading, okay? You're the guy that thinks that you're the stripper's boyfriend. And that's how she's treating you too. She's running serious game on you. She knows what you like. She knows what you're attracted to. She knows what makes you blush. She knows what makes you bashful and you shy away. She knows what makes you pull out that big fat wallet you have. Come on, King of Pentacles. She works it and she works it to her knowledge. You're supposed to be the one that's got the spirit of a hustler and the knowledge of a college kid. I'm yet to see it, Mingo. Yet to see it. Sorry, this was my dinner. I made it earlier, but I didn't get to eat it all. I didn't get to eat much of it. Damn hungry. Come on, Mango. I mean, I could tell you this, but it's what you're attracted to is what they're trying to say. And she's going to keep hustling you. You know, the Queen of Pentacles in a challenge position is very fear-based. It's very fear of missing out. Look how good I look. You don't want to miss out on this, do you? Do you? Come on. Really? That's what you're doing? It's stupid. I mean, any girl could give you tits and ass. TNA. That's what she is. TNA. And yet to see the brains other than the brains that she's doing working. She's working you. That's what she does for a living. She works lust and men. That's what she does. She's got a degree in working lust in men. Nope. Miss Trina, what's going on, girl? Should I continue fellowship with my Saturday morning group this year and work through things, or move on and find something else? Miss Trina, what is the Saturday morning group that you're talking about? Is it like a church group or something? Hey, Maddie, how you doing, hon? I didn't mean to be so vulgar, but come on, man, that's what's happening. Castle Blunt, can you talk about moving on? Sure, move on. Move on, baby. Move on, move out, keep moving forward, move on. That's right. Everybody should. All right, Miss Trina. All right, should she continue with the Saturday? Oh my goodness. Elizabeth or Chris, listen. I didn't need to know. Listen about your. A lot of people are diagnosed with that. A lot of people, Chris. A lot. Okay. A lot of people are diagnosed with that. And sometimes it's ADHD. Sometimes it's coupled with I would always get a second opinion before someone labels you something. And yes, there could be a family history of it. And you say, well, my daddy had it, his granddaddy had it. You don't understand it runs. Yes, I do. I do understand how the shit runs in families. Believe me, first-hand experience, I understand. Don't get labeled something because it's a comfortable fucking label when really you're an artist and you're supposed to see things from a different perspective. Before you start accepting America labels, okay? Mystery. Should I continue fellowship with my Saturday morning group this year and work through things and move on or fine? You gotta feed what's feeding you, and I see something here paying off for you. I don't know how this is gonna make sense to you, Trina. I tried to ask some more questions, but I didn't get any more answers out of you. There you go. Okay, well. Oh, you're gonna talk about the dark side of shit, huh? Shit, man. Yeah, let's talk about the work and your spirit guides here. All right, then. Dear Road Healer, hold on, it's not over yet. It's not over. I'm gonna do it right this time around. Conviction. See, it's not my goal to convict anyone. Yeah, I'm getting a headache over my left eye. Well, shit. Okay, well, you've heard some really nasty shit, Miss Trina. Golly, girl. You've heard some narcissistic tales from hell. Shit. Oh, my goodness. Come on. What's good? Damn. I don't like this. Well, I'm gonna have to just cut you straight here, okay? Okay, let's talk about that code of conduct, ma'am. You know how, like, especially when we go into anonymous programs, right? The truth, yeah, I'm gonna cut you straight. You know how you go into anonymous programs and it's like, well, what we say here, we do here. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, kind of. All right, there's something here in the past. The recent past is cold, man. It is so cold. It is cold. It's so cold. Um, I'm in Florida. Okay. It's cold. I feel like I need Florida water. I need to just go bathe in this Florida. Um, damn, girl. Especially, this could be a man in the recent past who just maybe shared some. It was so fucked up. It's so, damn. It's so damned. It is so, whatever this person said is so narcissistic, so nasty, so cold, so illegal. This person could have been a bum on a street, for sure, unemployed, and there's a big ass dark secret about it. And it's kind of like, well, what option did this person have, you know, reviewing said options? Maybe reviewing options on how to remain anonymous, you know. How do we stay anonymous? How do we keep this a secret? But we've got one person here definitely violated the law, okay? There's just no way to get around it. This is very narcissistic. It's very abusive. It's very illegal. And this person saying, well, I was unemployed or what? Homeless, maybe. Hiding behind that fact. Looking for support, looking for resources. Okay, great. At any rate, a very narcissistic individual. This looks like confession of something that's illegal, claiming homelessness, claiming job loss, wanting to remain hidden, looking for options for resources. Okay. Well, then they find these resources, i.e. you or i.e. this group. And this has been a faded opportunity because this person, whoever this is, feels like they're in a family. Especially you. Been quite the resource here. There's equal give and take here. You know. In the current energy, what I'm saying is this, you're coming across as quite resourceful. And I do see fate spinning in your, in a good direction for you. Fate spinning in a positive direction for you. And everyone here that you deal with. I see that whatever you were giving to folks is coming back to you. And that whatever is happening for you, that you're finally going to start seeing some positive donations from, gifts. You're going to start seeing some valid reinforcements. And I do think it could be in the light of money. And this will inspire you to keep working. Your spirit guides here, and they're talking about, yes, keep going, keep going. You're healing people. Please hold on. You're providing some ray of light. Yes, there's some red flags here. Don't get me wrong. Yes, there's some red flags here. But whatever you're doing is service work. You are providing love and healing. Please don't give up. Please hold on. You are doing more good than you even realize to the community. Yes, you have a lot on your plate, but the work that you're doing, the knowledge that you're giving, you are rebuilding a community, a very vulnerable community at that. A community that doesn't have boundaries, it doesn't have a lot going on, and you are, whatever you say when you speak, you're doing it with conviction. and you're able to get through people, these people, whoever you're speaking to, you're speaking life, you're speaking abundance onto them, you're speaking wealth onto them, and you're breaking through their walls. These are people that need healing. I look for this to get harder in the future. They're telling me that this does become more burdensome for you. Especially, like, okay, so you know how we just broke into the first of the year? They're telling me that you aren't quite at the end of this cycle yet. So yes, yeah, we're at the first of the year, so what? Big BFD. There's something here where you're kind of at the tip of a breakthrough, but in the future, I see something here getting very, very difficult, very hard. And that is the sign that you're at the start of something big. Big. This is getting harder, and it's getting harder on purpose because you're at the start of something brand new. Hello? Do you need me to tell you that? Has every preacher in America ever said that? At any rate, there's something here about the group that you're dealing with that's very convicting. And I started this reading off and I said, I don't mean to humiliate anybody. I don't mean to convict them. There's something here about conviction. Furthermore, let me just go back on this reading. There is something at the very beginning of the reading about a crime. And I see that you really want to help folks. You've been holding back information that could bring light onto something. Anyway, in the future, I see this. There's something here, it's a hard decision, and I see you making a final judgment on it. The issue that I see you having is that this person that would violate something here. You consider this person a friend, you consider them something. This is a punishable, this is possibly a punishable conviction, is what I'm saying. Seeing conviction in the future. But you have to understand the challenge of what you do. You help folks. You're a cheerleader, you big mama, okay? Now there's something here about attacking you, and what do I do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've just lost the support of everybody. Who gives a shit? You know, listen, at the end of the day, you got to feel good about your decisions, okay? Now, let me go back and let me just stop that tyrant rant that I'm on. There's something in the future that becomes very hard. And you need to close this cycle out. You need to make a final call, a judgment call, a call of discernment regarding this group that you're dealing with. There's something here that's final and it's convicting. You've been thinking about closing this cycle out for a while. It's like, yeah, but I'm going to miss certain people. I'm going to miss this chairperson. I'm going to miss my sponsor, these sponsors, whatever. And they may come against me, and they may attack me, and they may argue with me, and then what am I going to do? Because I don't want to lose certain aspects of the relationships that I have with folks. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Listen, this is hard to accept when certain things are over. But when the judgment call is made, okay, listen. When the judgment call is made, those that are your friends will be friends. And that those that want to feel convicted and play the pity party with you, you're going to find out. I mean, look, it's called separating wheat from chaff, baby. I don't think it's time quite yet. I don't think you're there quite yet. I think in the very near future, this thing closes out suddenly. Could have something to do with some testimony somebody gave about something that's supposed to be private. You know, whatever I'm touching on that subject, he is neither here nor there. I said what I said. I said what I said, okay? Stop, okay. Stop feeding people that are committed to misunderstanding you. Stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. There's something about your nature that's coming across Nine of Pentacles. So you coming across as one of the old heads. It's been there a while. You got the pretty purse. You got the pretty hair. You got the pretty outfits. You got the pretty shoes on. There are certain things about certain relationships you need to give up right now. Give up helping some people. The reason that is there's people in your energy right now that see you as the Empress, someone who's older, divine, got wisdom, age on them, and they are committed they're committed to attacking you. They're committed to misunderstanding you. You can't help everybody. You need to give up on some of these relationships because they've already given up on you. And I see that you feel sorry for folks. You want to help them. You need to understand that they want to attack you. The reason they're attacking you is look how good you look. Who the fuck she thinks she is? You can't help everybody. When I was a little girl, I remembered this out of nowhere the other day. Out of nowhere. I was like, sincerely, I was vacuuming, right? Just doing a mundane chore. I'm just vacuuming. And I got over here in this hallway, right here. Let me see if I can show you. I made it to this hallway right there. You see the hallway? And I'm just running a vacuum right here. Right? I'm just running the vacuum. And I remember something that I really, oh my God, I was probably 13, 12, 13, 6th, 7th grade, 12, 13. I remember my dad saying, you can't save the world. 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 And I don't know why I remembered that out of nowhere. There's something here about you can't save everybody. You can't help everybody. There's some people, there's some relationships in your current energy you need to give up on right now. You need to give up. You're hoping on something positive to happen in these relationships that you hold. And it's like, well, you don't understand. I want to help them. Yeah, but they want to attack you. They just want to go back and forth with you. That's how you recognize the people who want help and those that don't. Your current energy. You can't save everybody. And it seems like some people are just attacking you based on who you are. The Empress, somebody with wisdom, age, but somebody that looks good. It's like they attacking you for how you look, how you dress, how you speak, for the wisdom and the knowledge that you hold. That's why they're committed to misunderstanding you. Do you understand that? And you're trying to help people who don't want to be in relationship with you. You have to realize like when to give up on folks who don't want to be in, they've already given up on you. They don't want relationship with you. And it's like, well, I'm trying to help them, 44. But a 4 of Wands, a 44 reverse. You got a 4 of Wands reverse with a 4 of Cups upright telling me, yeah, but I've realized, I don't got to always be in a relationship with someone to want to help them. There's some folks you got to know when to give up on. They went down the wrong road. You got to recognize evil. Sometimes people go down the wrong road, baby. They don't want relationship. They want help. Then when you try to help them, they want to go back and forth with you. They want to argue with you. Okay? Peace. Right. The 2 of Wands reverse. Peace. You don't want to take help?
You don't want to take knowledge? Bye. I mean, I don't even remember your damn question anymore. I don't even remember your question anymore. Shit. I don't trust American diagnosis, Chris. I don't trust American diagnosis. I further am very concerned that you're so convinced that you have it. No, you don't understand, AB. I really got it. I'm very concerned with someone so convinced that, like, okay, well, why don't you ask God if you have it? I'm not saying that people should just go off their meds. I'm saying you should get several opinions and not go off of what you learned on Google or what some other doctor said. Maybe you should go off and have just go in there completely an open slate and let another doctor reevaluate you or several. That's what I think. Before coming up with some diagnosis that you are something. It's almost like sometimes I feel like we like to believe or something. I want to put a label on what I have. I want to be labeled. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm crazy. I want to label what I have. And it's like, okay, well, maybe you have it because that's your strength. And that's what, you know, I don't know. I had schizophrenia running my family on my mother's side for a while, you know, and it's not like it's a sensitive subject. It's just, I think that America is very quick to diagnose things. And they misdiagnose things. They misdiagnose things. Because if they correctly diagnose things, then why do things end horribly, right? All right, let me see. What else can I tell Miss Trina? Miss Trina, I gave you something about the future, even though I don't remember what I just told you about the future. I don't forgot it. What did I tell you about the future? I don't forgot what I told you. Spirit guide about moving on. There's something here about you going with the flow. You're gonna know when it's time to move on. Keep going. Right, temperance. There's something here about you staying patient as a healer. Keep going. Yeah, there's something here about a work in progress and you just pushing through during the current energy. Yeah. I don't know what the hell this is about this conviction again. Again, motherfucker. Something about you, this healing line of work you do, and you coming to a decision on what action to take in these relationships you're dealing with. You saying, well, I got a commitment here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm committed to this. Well, there's something here on divine timing, and yeah, you show up faithfully. You committed to this, but there's something here weighing on your mind about this line of work you do and this little organization you with. There's something here about you coming every day, or you coming however many times a week. You there faithfully. You there. You the first one. You in a big hurry to get there. You've been doing this for some time. And the heavens thanks you for it. You a little answered prayer. You doing the Lord's work, no doubt. You got the Hierophant and the star. You're definitely there. You definitely there for the Lord. I mean, I'm not taking it from you, huh? You definitely there repping the good guys. You getting big ups. Spiritually speaking, you getting the big ups right now. You getting the big prophet energy up in, yeah. I mean, seriously, listen, Queen of Cups with the Hierophant.
Are you the chair, you the organization? I don't know, but you getting the big ups from the star, you know. You getting the big ups. Right. There's something here about the gifts you're getting spiritually speaking. You've got a lot to share. People share with you. There's a lot of admiration that you're getting, and you know, the knowledge that you're getting in itself. When it comes to balancing the scales, there's a lot of admiration here about the gifts and the resources that you're giving back to the community. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's hard. You giving me the feeling like even rain, snow, sun, regardless what the weather is, you there. You would answer prayer to, especially homeless people with poverty. Right, you just show up, man. You take a lot of masculine energy on. You just show up and you show love when it's really, really hard. You even give from an empty well. But you've been given from an empty well for damn sure, yeah. You've been given from an empty well for a long time. It's like, well, I'll give somebody the last $5 at my purse, given from an empty well. Given from an empty well. Yeah, okay. You know, in the future, I don't want to. I acknowledge that the challenge of you giving love from an empty well. I get it, and I am not going to take it from you that you're not doing the Lord's work. You are, but there's one. Okay, in the future. There's something they're highlighting this for you, and I don't know how this is going to apply. Only you do. But there's something in the future about negative gossip about a certain individual that may even own this program. Whoever this King of Pentacles. There's something here about extremely negative gossip about a gentleman that has materialistic resources here with this organization that you're dealing with. Maybe he owns the building, he owns whatever, but there's extremely negative gossip, and there's something here that he did that's not very welcome. There's something here about being humiliated, and the humiliation about this negative gossip that comes through in the future. I don't think it has anything to do with you at all. At all. Again, they're highlighting the same individual. There's something here that's very challenging, and this person's showing up, they're showing up faithfully, they're doing their Lord's work, they're helping out the homeless, blase, blase, blase. They're doing this out of love. Yeah. There's something here in the future about very negative gossip about a gentleman here. There's something here about him making money on this organization, and there is extreme humiliation in the future. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I do not. There's something here about a gentleman wrapped up in your energy. I see you here. Look at you. Little worker of the Lord. God bless you. Look at you. Little worker of the Lord. Look at you with this organization. Little healer of light. You just give it to him. You just respect this. I don't know if you respect this guy as a pastor or what you doing. I don't know if this is a pastor or somebody here in the organization that's just very convicting when they speak. Their love language is very convicting. There's conviction all up in this ring. A bunch of conviction, girl. Healing conviction. This is somebody who speaks, and when they speak, they've got conviction and power. Or a regular TD Jakes up in that mom.
don't know what else to say, Miss Trina. I don't know how that's going to apply to you, girl, but I'm done. With that note, I'm out. Did Miss Thelma ever come on? I don't think she did. I think I missed her. She never did. This is one time Thelma did not come on. Anyways, hey, listen, it's been real fun. Thank y'all for whoever donated. Who did donate? Let me go back. I don't want to say whoever did. Who did it? K-Sarad Mango, thank you for the donation. Those of you that share, those of you that like, those of you that just throw the middle finger, I don't care. Thank you for showing up, showing out. That's it. Take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow, and I'll do something, but it's 10:30, and my hours have changed. I'm no longer doing night shifts, so I'm pretty much in bed by 9:30, so I'm an hour past bedtime. And I want to finish my supper. I'm pretty hungry. Anyway, Zulu, Miss Trina, Jody Hardy, how do you know I'm not doing Jesus' word? Why can't you chords readers repent and turn? How do you know I'm not doing the Lord's word? You think I'm a Satan puppet? What are you? Somebody that's what is that? Pre-New Testament? You Genesis? Even Genesis had a lot to say about prophets. What are you, a Christian? Because Christians love to manipulate the Bible. They've manipulated slavery. They manipulated taxes. My God, we have Christianity is even on the back of our money. So is that what you're going to tell me, that I'm a Satan's puppet? Because what? In God we trust is on the back of the American dollar. Is that what it is, Jody? And that's why you go and you give money to the preacher every Sunday. And he's got the big old house and a big Cadillac. He's got an associate's degree, and you've got a PhD, and he's making more than you. But you say he's favored from the Lord. Okay. Jody, don't come for me, because I'll come for you. I will pull cards on you and hurt your feelings. If you ever come for me on this channel and ever get that comfortable, I will pull cards on you and destroy your life real quick. You want to come for me? I'll come for you. I'll tell you where there's holes in your life and in all your relationships, with your children, with your marriage, with your job. Just quit being Satan's puppets. What's going on with Jody? Jody Hardy, 8631. This is a long time coming, Jody. It's time we quit this shit. There's a cycle closing in your life, Jody, and it's been a long time coming. Let's talk about your past, Jody. Let's talk about your past, Jody. Especially what you do for a living. Let's go. Yeah. Your whole life's a mess. Your whole life is a mess. Yeah. There's something here in the recent past. You got caught up in the recent past, and there's been nothing but bad karma, and you're in denial about it. You got caught up and you're refusing to accept it. Even though life is real hard. And what you doing? You trying to look forward on the future. And what are you? You one of these women that go to church every Sunday? Yeah. I'm just going to give it to the Lord. But you're not understanding that whatever this is in a recent past, you're recalling it as a fond memory, but you got caught up in it. You were caught. You're reaping bad karma and you're denying it. The more you deny it, the harder the shit is. Well, I'm just going to wait on the Lord. All right, well, you can keep waiting on the Lord. Because the Lord's going to keep continuing to kicking that ass. Yeah, you all effed up in the game out here. Listen, whatever this is, your priorities are all effed up, ma'am. The truth about you is anybody in their right mind could see through you. It don't even need to be a reader. That you heartbroken as hell, that you a third party. What are you a third party in? Some type of church romance? Or something going on at your job? There's something going on with you where you got romantic connections within a higher organization. What is this higher organization? Are you in love with a preacher or what? Because you sure do love the Lord a lot, and you work for him a lot too. So either this is going on in your, what is this going on? Because your priorities are all effed up, and anybody, any reader, anybody that knows you could spill the truth on you and give up this third party heartbreak real quick, Jody. Real quick. So in the past, it looks like you got caught and you're facing bad karma, but you're in denial and there's nothing but stress in your household. And you're just going to wait on the good Lord. I see you doing it. So what do? You work for the church, you work for the school, you work for some higher level of organization, whether it's the church, whether it's whatever this is, it's the court, whatever this is. You are in love with someone that is an official over you. Whatever you do for a living, I'm telling you right now, you've got your priorities all jacked up. Anybody in the future, someone does look into it because your priorities, you dropped the ball. Someone looks into you, ma'am, and they learn the truth, and it is going to break some hearts. There's a third party here, and I do see two women. Your current energy is two women, and there's one cock in the hen house. So do you want the truth about this third party going on? You want to tell me about it? Because in the future, there's something here where you can't keep up with this lie no more. You or someone else. Somebody else does look into it. They look into it, or it's you. Maybe if this is a spouse, there is two women and there is a marriage here. There's two women. Somebody here, they don't prioritize you. I don't know if this is you looking into a text message, someone looking into your phone, you looking into your spouse's phone, but sweetie, the truth and the heartbreak that comes out in the future. You can thank me later and thank Satan too, since you like to put labels on everything. Ma'am, you could thank Genesis, New Testament, Old Testament. And by the way, while you're quoting scripture, why don't you quote the part where it says, do my prophets no harm? How about you quote that a couple times before you start fucking with me? Whose reading am I doing? I'm doing that for Jody. Jody, she came on here and said that, I wish you would just repent and give your souls to Jesus. Stop being a puppet of Satan. Anyways, listen, I'm done. I'm tired. Hey, Miss Thelma, you didn't get the alert. Okay. And I didn't text you either. I apologize. Sorry. Mr. Hanson, okay. I gotta go. I'm tired. Boy, bye. Don't start getting weird, because I'll delete you real quick. Anyways, I'm leaving. I'm leaving for the night. I'm tired and I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm tired and I'm hungry. And I've answered questions, and then I got myself all bothered and in a frenzy. And I started getting attacked personally, and I'm done. I need to stop feeling attacked, like personally attacked, and let shit roll off my back. It just really bothers me when somebody comes for like religious, like you stop doing the work of the devil. It like really pisses me off, like to the core of my soul. It pisses me off. Like, have you ever heard the readings I do for folks? Do I ever hold any cut cards? Do I ever take any money for readings? You got a lot of readers out here trying to hustle motherfuckers. Give me a like, give me a share. Tell your friends, share my videos. Man, fuck off. Even preachers and pastors, they pass that basket around 7 times during their, come on, man. Even, I don't ask y'all to do any of that shit. It just really bothers me to my soul, my core, when someone says that. Anyway, listen, it's been real, it's been fun. It hasn't been real fun. I want y'all to take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank y'all for the love, the likes, and the shares, and that the fact that you didn't do it. Thank you for that as well. Y'all take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Thelma. Thank you, hon. Thank you for always being here.